All right, it is time to get our next 2 rows in. Now, I'm going to show you this before I take it all apart. So as you remember, yesterday was rows, what was it? 5 and 6, right? So today are rows 7 and 8. My row, let me just pop these guys out here. There we go. My row 6 is all the way up here, which looks a little scary because we know we still need to get 4 more rows in there, right? So here's what I'm going to have you do. If you are like me, where you're maybe on a smaller piece of paper and you're getting close to the edge because you use some big techniques like the heart and the S scroll, or other ones that also take up more space, and you're looking at what's left of the paper and you're thinking, I can't fit 4 more rows. How's this going to work? The trick to remember is a row doesn't necessarily have to be on top of the last one. It can also be kind of inserted within the last one. So you can see my row 7, I'm using arrows for that, and you can see all the way around. I just sort of inserted them into the heart. It almost looks like a little crown on the heart, which I thought was really cute. So, and then my row 8, I did the ovals, and I can actually fit that next to my row 7. And if you notice, the ironic thing is my rows 7 and 8 actually end up being lower than row number 6, right? So I definitely, by planning carefully, I definitely still have room for my rows 9 and 10 next time. So that's the good news. So you might need to do some of the same, just depending on which piece of paper you use. It'll depend on which scrolls you used. You know, we're all kind of making things a little differently, but I wanted to, now that we're getting to some of these outer layers, I wanted to definitely mention that. Another thing I'm going to mention too, once you get to these outer layers, you'll notice that there's obviously more room around than there was, like a little bit of room down here. So for my green ovals, you'll notice that I didn't actually make 8, I made 16. So there's going to be more room that you could fill with more of the scrolls too. So I just wanted to point that out as well. And as always, I like to do kind of like a dry fitting here before I actually glue it down. But now that I know I like how it looks, there we go. It's time to get gluing. And you guys know how this goes from here, so I'll let you get to it. We'll see you next time.